What's a harsh truth some guys need to hear? You have to hold yourself to the same standards you would hold your partner. If we're working, we have to be nice to you. We're not flirting and you're holding us captive at work. Being nice is the baseline of behavior, and it does not entitle you to anything, not a conversation, not a phone number, not physical touch, not sex. Nothing. Be nice because it's the right thing to do, not because you are doing it to get something. Women are not all the same. We don't all want the same things or have the same opinions. Just because you know one woman doesn't mean you know all of us. We're individuals, just like you. A picture of your penis alone is not sexy. Just like women buy lingerie and wear makeup and put a lot of effort into doing sexy poses for a pic, guys need to be putting in a similar, full-body effort. There's a reason Playboy is not just close-ups of vulvas. How hard is it to dress up like a fireman and hold a puppy, ya know? Like, just put a little effort in. Learn to clean up after yourself. No one wants to clean up after you constantly, and it will make her slowly begin to hate you. Also, you complain that your wife doesn't want to have intercourse with you anymore. Let me tell you, there is nothing attractive about cleaning up your stinky undies and other messes all day. Being nice or polite aren't personality traits. It's basic human decency. Grow up. Learn how to look after yourself. It's not my job as your wife, friend, girlfriend to teach you how to be a grown-up. Just because a girl rejects you, does not mean it's because you are too nice or are not bad guy enough. We also need to feel compatible with you along with chemistry and attraction. Being nice alone is not enough to create a romance. It also doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. There's something wrong with the connection, and that is nobody's fault. It's not considered babysitting when you have the kids, it's called parenting. If you don't listen to your girlfriend, when she tries to explain why she got sad, what her boundaries are, or when you talk together about how to improve communication and you fail to deliver your part and you're aware of that, don't be surprised and don't you dare claim that she is difficult. We do the work so many times and no one seems to notice. You need to seriously open your ears sometimes. Unless we ask for it, nobody wants to see your penis. You can't even take a decent selfie of your face. What makes you think you can make a naked mole rat look good? Please stop obsessing about your penis size. You have thought about the matter way more than any of us will, and that time could have been better spent on literally anything else. Stop treating me like I'm crazy every time I try to make my feelings known. So many guys have done this and I hate it. You're not as nice a guy as you think you are. You actually have to make an effort to better yourself. I've seen so many guys wonder why they can't get a woman that takes care of themselves. Meanwhile, they're inactive, have no ambition, and likely don't shower every day. There are over 3 billion men on this earth, and you think a dime is going to settle for a nickel? Lower your expectations and/or make yourself more appealing, or else you're going to end up bitter and alone with no one to blame but yourself. Learn to listen, learn to speak the truth with kindness, learn to apologize. Seriously, 99% of your relationships could be leveled up by actually being the better person you say you are. Grow up. Do your own laundry, do your work well, manage your emotions appropriately. No one wants to take over where your parents left off. You complain that the women you go for only go for good-looking assholes. Have you considered you're only going for good-looking assholes too? Believe it or not, an attractive woman can be as much of a player as a man. Maybe you shouldn't go after someone unreasonably out of your league either. Maybe you'll be happier if you go for a nice girl instead of a hot one. No one is entitled to love or sex. If you can't get a girlfriend, or if no one wants to have sex with you, you aren't a victim of some great injustice. There is more to a woman's beauty than being 22. Same for men. It's just that if your one requirement is that your wife looks 22 forever, you will be lonely. Or disappointed. We are not responsible for your behavior. You are. We've had bad exes and family problems and everything else too. You still expect us to be well adjusted, be your therapist, your mother, and your girlfriend all at once. No thanks. Your wants aren't more important than mine. Not everything we do is for your attention. Some of us want to be left alone. We are at the club, bars and grocery store for our own personal needs, entertainment, and fun, not because we want you to notice us. Trim your nose hairs. Most girls are shorter than you and can see them sticking out when they are standing close. Also, trim your nails. If we tell you we don't want a relationship or are not ready for one or that we don't want one with you, that isn't an invite to keep trying. Consider that we are actually telling you what we mean. We don't want you to try harder or convince us to give you a chance. Take the rejection and move on. I get that it hurts, but get over it. Your life will be so much easier when you move on. If this means the friendship is over, then so be it. We'd rather have you out of our lives than have you secretly plotting to make your move. No means no. It's safe to assume that complete strangers don't care that you think they are pretty. If no one asked for your opinion, and you weren't originally a part of the conversation, then stay the hell out of it. It's not cute. Especially if we don't know you. You don't need a tough guy persona. Bottling up emotions won't do you any good. Speak up when you need help, please. Stop staring. Stop standing way too close and don't talk to me like a little girl. Would you do this to any of your guy friends? Having a full-time job, a car, and your own place doesn't automatically make you worth dating. That stuff is honestly the very bare minimum. Like, are you emotionally mature? Can you communicate in a healthy manner? Are you able to admit when you're wrong and own your mistakes? Do you listen? How do you treat others? Do you put in effort into your romantic relationships? Stuff like that makes someone worth dating, and frankly, a lot of men, and to be fair, women too, don't have their lives together in that aspect. Some women do know more about sports than you, and you just need to accept it. Don't try to diminish their interest or knowledge based on the sole fact they are a woman. Most women don't care about your height. The absolute worst thing about a short guy is how insufferably he complains about it. The absence of no is not a yes. It's okay to cry sometimes. Most women don't care if you show emotions. We want to be there for you too. If you have a mate that brags about treating women badly and you don't call him out, you are just as bad as he is. If you're a 6, stop expecting to get a 10. Yeah, sometimes an overweight, balding, socially maladjusted, video gamer manages to land a supermodel, but chances are that's not going to happen. This isn't Seinfeld, and you're not George Costanza. Maybe try playing in your own field. Otherwise, stop complaining that you can't find a girlfriend. Just because I'm the female doesn't mean I'm the one that has to clean, cook, shop, plan meals, and remind you to do things. I work just as much as you. Just learn to be an adult. I'm not your mom just because I'm a woman. Take responsibility for your own emotional baggage. Using past wounds as an excuse to act like a douche is not cute, and most women will not waste their energy trying to pass your tests to prove her commitment to you. Hire a therapist, coach, or do whatever you gotta do to grow up. If she has made it clear what she desires for her future, e.g. career, settling down, kids, or whatever the case may be, do not make her feel guilty or needy for expecting that with you if you both agree to commit to one another. Otherwise, don't waste her time and your own time by trying to talk her out of what she wants. If you prioritize gaming over quality time with her, she's allowed to feel frustrated. She's not being crazy. Nobody cares about your lifted truck or your nice car. I literally could not care less what car you drive. You're wearing way too much cologne or Axe body spray. It's cloying. It's also not a substitute for proper hygiene. I can smell your unwashed body right through it. It's extremely likely you have a bias against women. Learn to clock it. Picture a gender swap. Now what do you think of her? There are so many double standards you don't consciously notice at first. That it's okay to show your interest and hobbies. If we are committed to you, we want to love what you love too. Stop being weird of what you consider manly stuff if you're the type that has gender hang-ups. Not all women ache to procreate. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Comment down below a harsh truth you think guys need to hear.